Hi, how you doing? I'm Walter I'm the organizer of the Earth-Angels Meetup group. We're out of Whitby, Ontario, and I'm glad that you came to the site. And how do you know that you're an actual Earth Angel? What is an Earth Angel? When I started up the Meetup group back a couple of years ago, I actually thought that it was going to be a meetup of one, and that I was the only crazy guy that was going to join. So it's actually grown to, well, at the latest count was about 68 actually. So there are a lot of other people that feel that they're Earth Angels. What exactly does that mean? Well, I'm not coming from a crazy background or anything. I was actually raised middle class. Came up through IT. I have a consulting business myself. I'm fairly successful. And so, you know, what makes me think, that I'm an Earth Angel? Well, maybe you feel you are as well. So how do you know? So I'll explain some characteristics and you tell me if you can relate, and if you feel the same. So one of the first things, we all come from the same energy. People have many names for God. Some people call it God, some Allah, some the Great Spirit, the Great Energy, the Universal, One. Whatever that means to you, that's not the discussion today. It's that the core belief, or my core belief, is that there is a universal energy that binds us all, and we all come from that energy. Everything in the universe comes from that energy at a core source, and there's different types of energy, and one of them is this thing called an angel. And even though we all come from that same energy, we're not all angels, and we all have different purposes and different goals. And the goal of an Earth Angel or an angel is to serve, to help people on their spiritual path. And the most common method is in our spirit form. You get attached to certain people that are going through their lives, their souls, and you help them spiritually. And we all interact, or angels interact with other angels at the spirit level. And if you see a lot of things happen for good in your life, there's a famous quote that says that coincidence is the playground of angels. So when things just seem to fall into place and you think, wow, that was weird, what a weird coincidence, that's typically angels, or my belief is that the angels are at the root of that. So if they are an energy, they that is the playground, the normal playground of an angel, where they normally live. But some decide to come down, to live in this in our physical form, to help people one-on-one, directly, through experience. And that's what an Earth Angel is, just a different type of spirit whose primary purpose is to serve and help people on their spiritual path. So how do you know, or what are some characteristics? Well, early on you may feel that you had a great purpose. You didn't know what it was. You're here for some great purpose. People told you that you're so nice, you're incredibly nice, you're way too nice, way too caring, way too feeling. You feel like you're an outsider looking in, like you're an alien that was dropped off, on the planet, and you feel completely alienated. And one of the reasons that I've learned for that is that angels, or even any spirit form, only has one state of being, and that's love. And there is no other state to be in. When they say heaven, that is heaven. When you're in your spirit form, you're in a heavenly state where there is only love. But of course, love, when it isn't, there isn't anything opposite of love. It doesn't have real, not meaning. Love is amazing, but it doesn't, until you experience the opposite of love, that's when you can truly experience, enlightenment, when you know the opposite of love, and you can only experience that in this physical form. So when we come down, you know, the norm is to again be in this sort of loving spiritual state, working together with other angels to make things happen, and it feels so alien when you come down, you know, into physical form, that it's hard to relate a lot of times, and you want to help people. People come to you a lot for advice. You don't have, you couldn't harm a person, you know, to save your life. It's you're dead set against violence. You know, you're a very loving, caring person. People tell you that all the time, how nice you are, and you just typically feel the need and have helped many people just out of the kindness of your heart. You go out of your way to help people, and you don't mind putting them first ahead of your own needs. If it means that they succeed and for whatever reason you don't, that's okay. You're willing to take that sacrifice. You're also Earth Angels tend to be very feeling. You have this innate sense of feeling. You can read feelings very well. So when you're talking to people, it's you hear the words, but you're really feeling what's behind them. So some people seem really nice, everyone thinks they're nice, and for whatever reason you just sense there's something not nice, or you sense some, it's hard to put in words, but you feel like there's some I don't know, conflict or something in the back that other people just can't see. And a lot of times you can see people that seem really mean or you know, evil or whatever, for when people say that, but you just sense there's something good about them and they're just misunderstood, and you seem to read it really well. So if that sounds like you, then you perhaps are an Earth Angel. I've like I said, there's 67 people that have met up. I thought I was the only one. Again, you feel like there's a purpose, some sort of life purpose. You don't know what it is, but from a very early age, you know you're here for a reason. And anyway, if that is you, then that's great. You're not alone. You're not cuckoo. You're not crazy. You just have a different set of goals here, and once you understand them, it's very enlightening to realize that and experience that. Another trait is you get into very tumultuous relationships. You tend to especially your very first sort of deep relationship tends to be with someone that is the opposite of you, very giving, and they tend to be troubled and taking, and it becomes a very sort of one-sided relationship, and for whatever reason it's never you that breaks up that relationship. It's the other person for whatever reason, but it's generally very tumultuous. You get drawn to people that need help, and of course, like I said, especially early on, as you grow and you grow a little bit wiser, maybe your later relationships aren't quite that, but early on, you know, it tends to do a lot of that because you feel alienated. Many get into addictions of all different kinds, whether it be alcohol or drugs or technology, anything to stay out of that alien, you know, world of these sort of negative feelings. It's much a lot of times just feels safer to kind of be introverted and stay within yourself and focus on that one thing to get away from this what feels like such an alien environment to you. Anyway, you're not alone. I hope you can come visit the site. It's actually meetup.com/earth-angels, and we have a discussion forum there as well. Amazing people that have joined. If you are, you know, in the area, feel free to join the meetups as well, in the Durham region area. If not, then please join in on the discussions, on the comments. We welcome, you know, all discussions, all you know, ideas and insights on spirituality. it is a really great feeling to talk openly and honestly. If you feel, have a similar approach, a similar feeling about this, then it's great to speak openly and honestly about it without fear of, you're nuts or whatever, or being called that. So thanks. Again, my name is Walter. I welcome all your comments. Please come to the site and check us out. And we're going to be posting, every meetup talks about various different things. Actually, the latest one is going to talk about self-hypnosis and how to control your subconscious, etc. We've covered very, very different topics. Of course, always around self-help or helping others, and spirituality and what that means to us. And there is no right answer, of course. Your spiritual journey is your own to take, and it's equally true and valid as anyone else's. So please check us out, and thanks for watching. Please like us and share your comments. Thanks.